Alright guys, hope you're all doing well and keeping safe. Yesterday, Ubisoft announced a new service, Ubisoft Connect, an ecosystem for player services for Ubisoft games across all platforms, which includes cross-progression. Now there's been some speculation that this will be coming to The Division 2 following this announcement, but I hate to report that's not the case, and I want to go over this. I was going to finish the video with a Cassie vendor reset, but for some reason she's closed to me, so instead I may just briefly pick the best pickups from her stock this week. So with that said, drop a like if you enjoy this one and let's begin. Alright guys, so this is the tweet that came out yesterday, as you can see, October 21st. Ubisoft support, where it says, today we unveiled Ubisoft Connect, an all-new gaming hub designed to level up the player experience. Meet Stephanie Perotti, VP of Online Services, and Charles something, Creative Director on Ubisoft support to learn more. Now I do have a lot of tabs up here. This is their kind of total thing. I'm not going to go through all of this because we'll be here all day, but basically what it is, and I'll go over it here, is kind of just like a new hub. You've got Ubisoft Connect is the ecosystem of player services for Ubisoft games. Ubisoft Connect is a free service available on all devices. You can access it on your PC, through mobile app, or even directly from games. All you need to do is log into a Ubisoft account. This is the important part of the other. This is the part that people are talking about. So, connect with players across all platforms for all games. Whether you play on PC or console, you'll be part of a global network of Ubisoft players with access to all of the same services. Regular updates will provide you with more ways to interact with an ever-growing community, find friends on all platforms, see what they're playing, and check their achievements. And then this big one here, which is where all the speculation has come from, is keep your progression on all devices. For our newest releases, all your game progression is saved within Ubisoft Connect, so you won't lose a step if you change consoles or switch to PC. As you can see here, it says Hyperscape, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Immortals, Phoenix Rising, and Riders Republic, with a little asterisk there, which isn't totally true, and I'll show you what I mean by that right now. So, if you follow through the Ubisoft support, it says here, changes to Ubisoft Club in Uplay PC support, and then it has this thing here where it says transitioning games. I'll come back to this in a minute. So if you click on that, it goes over to information on games transitioning to Ubisoft Connect. Which games will transition to Ubisoft Connect? Games that will transition to support Ubisoft Connect is Assassin's Creed Odyssey, For Honor, Ghost Recon Breakpoint, Hyperscape, Steep, Rainbow Six Siege, and Tom Clancy's Division 2. So, this says Ubisoft Connect will be included in all major upcoming Ubisoft games, with Watch Dogs Legion being the first to use its features. So, the reason why I think people are getting confused here is that they're seeing Ubisoft Connect by having this, keeping your progression, but actually Ubisoft Connect is basically just a more elaborate version of Uplay, effectively. So what this means here is that all of these titles are going to go over to be used on that service. So if you go onto Uplay, then you are going to be able to access these rather than the actual the progression side of things, because the progression side of things, from what I can tell, is only these games here, and I believe along with Watch Dogs Legion. I'm not totally sure whether Watch Dogs Legion is on there, although that's what a lot of the media is reporting at the moment. I'm not sure it is, because as it says here, Hyperscape, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Immortals, Phoenix Rising, and Riders Republic are the only ones listed for the games to keep progression across all devices. This is all the other stuff. As you can see, it is basically Uplay. That's pretty much what it is, but it's just a way to access more stuff. I believe it's just a kind of area that you can all kind of go to. Now, going back to this part here, and the reason I want to go back to this part here is in terms of rewards. So, it says in the period between October 21st, so yesterday, and the 27th, we'll perform the necessary changes for the transition. Rewards will be temporarily unavailable in Odyssey, Siege, and Steep. We will also unlock all rewards for older Ubisoft titles that were not fully transitioned to Ubisoft Connect. I've actually not clicked on that, so let me see what that is. I wonder if the Division 2 is in there. And it is not, so that's fine. Between October 26th and October 27th, there will be a maintenance to update the Uplay PC client and Ubisoft Club services to Ubisoft Connect and our web pages with the new Ubisoft Connect branding. It says transitioning games that will benefit from the improved loyalty program and meta progression, new core and time limited challenges, smart intel when available, as well as the new Ubisoft Connect interface. After the maintenance, the new core challenges will be enabled for Honor, Ghost Recon Breakpoint, Hyperscape, The Division 2 and Steep. Assassin's Creed Odyssey and Rainbow Six Siege will support them after a future update. So these are the core challenges that you get in Uplay. Okay, so I wonder if I can actually get to my Uplay If I go on here, I might be able to find it. So if I go on my latest games, if we go on the rewards here, I've not been on this for a very long time. But basically, on Uplay, you get rewards. Okay, you can get these types of rewards in the game. You have challenges which give you experience, and they level up your Uplay or your Ubisoft Club. But these types of rewards are something that I'm interested in, guys, because if I go off of here, if I go back to this one here, it says the new time-limited challenges will be available for Hyperscape, Steep, The Division 2 and Rainbow Six Siege. For Honor will introduce them after a later update. So, and it says your Unix XP and levels from the Ubisoft Club will be carried over to Ubisoft Connect. Now, generally, when you've got time-limited challenges especially, what that normally means, what that normally transitions to, is rewards. And as you can see here, we've had these rewards in the time for the Division 2. We haven't had any for a while, I don't believe. I think the last one we probably had was, well, it would be this one here, I believe. Or, actually, I think it was probably this one. But basically, we haven't had any for a while. And what I suspect might happen here, guys, is, yeah, we're not getting cross-progression, which is, you know, a really crap. But we may get some rewards. We may get some new rewards with this Ubisoft Club. I don't know yet, but we may do. Hopefully they're not paid. Hopefully they're free stuff. Like, for example, I got this Breakpoint mask. I think I had to participate in Breakpoint, I can't remember. And other stuff. I think that was part of the beta. And other stuff like that. But hopefully we get some free stuff. There's a lot of free stuff here that I don't have. But hopefully we get some free stuff that we can just kind of pick up on. And that's what may happen to the Division 2 when this stuff comes around. But in terms of cross-play and cross-save, we're not getting it. And the reason I know that is because this was posted on Reddit. Someone obviously saw the announcement, can't find anything about cross-save for the Division 2. I know a YouTuber that mentioned it. I'm not sure who's covered it. I know some YouTubers have covered this already about cross-save possibly coming. I can't remember who it was. But basically, UB Johan responded saying the Division 2 does not support cross-save, I'm afraid, with the exception of between PC and Stadia, which it already does. This will not change with our support for Ubisoft Connect. So there it is. I mean, that's really all. That's all you need to prove that it's not coming. And that's not to say we won't get something like this in maybe the Division 3. If the Division 3 is being worked on and we do get it, I suspect we will get cross-save. But at least for the Division 2 guys, unfortunately, if we're not getting it. It's only between PC and Stadia, which is, you know, it's very frustrating. I would have liked to possibly have that, because for myself personally, I play on console, but there are times when we get betas for updates on PC that I'm unable to play because I have to play through the whole Warlords campaign on PC. I'm just not willing to do that. But if I could take my save from my Xbox over to my PC account, perfect. That would be great. Unfortunately, we won't be able to do that. So there you go, guys. Unfortunately, cross-save isn't coming to the Division 2, but, you know, if the Division 3 is being made, then maybe we'll get it for the Division 3. I hope we do, if that is coming. Alright, to end the video then, guys, I'm just going to go over the weekly vendor reset for Cassie. Now, like I said at the start of the video, for whatever reason, I'm unable to actually access a stock in game. I have to wait a day or more. So instead of what I did is go on to Ruben Alamina's website, who goes and does all of this stuff every week. Really, really well done. Goes through all the gear and stuff. So you can just check it out here as well if you want to. But what we've got this week for named items, we've got the Hana U Force Multiplier Backpack, I believe that is. And it's got perfect combined arms, 1 skill tier, almost max skill damage, and we got 13.8% repair skills, so not a bad pickup for that one. And we've also got the Hunter Killer, which is the Golden Gear named chest piece with 170 armor, so max armor, 10.2% skill haste and 8.5% status effects with perfect intimidate. Intimidate still being one of the best talents in the game, so again, not a bad piece of gear. We've got a True Patriot backpack here, Striker's chest, ongoing directive gloves, Negotiator's knee pads, Negotiator's holster with weapon damage and headshot damage, so full red there. And with the True Patriot, by the way, guys, it's full blue. Eclipse Protocol mask as well. We've got Murakami backpack with 16.8% repair skills and 10.4% skill haste with composure, so not the best on that one. And we've also got this Overlord knee pads, again, not really the best one. In terms of weapons, guys, we've got the safety distance, which is the MPX with perfect outsider, not the best talent in the game, unfortunately. 13.5% SMG damage, crit damage chance at 16%, health damage at 7.5%, so not a particularly good one. We've got the Shield Splinter F2000, of course, if you've got that one, so you can pick that up. We've got the Fel SA58 with the 10.8% 8.7% AR damage, 14.5% health damage with stability with Ranger. Ranger's not bad on something like a Foul, really, but these overall kind of attributes isn't really good enough. And then lastly, we got the M191 pistol. And then lastly, we got the mods here, guys. So the mods are 8.9% skill duration mod, which is fairly high because I think the max is 10%. And then for the Hive, we've got the 7.9% health. So that's it for this week, guys. Thanks very much for watching. I may or may not have a video tomorrow. I'm not totally sure what it will be about, but it may be about the changes that were made to the summit today, following today's maintenance regarding targeted loot. So I may have to test that out and then follow that up with a video tomorrow. If you want to make sure you want to miss that, then make sure notifications are turned on. But that's it. Thanks very much for watching. Until the next one, Epic out.